Welcome to the big time show. We all smoking, you should know. You're not 18 at the road, but come on back soon as you can grow. But come on back soon as you can grow.
2 big timers. Just want to bring you in here real quick, man. I got to do a little bit of up potting, and we're also going to cut some clones. Do a separate video for that later. But yeah, today I'm gonna just mix up my medium, show you what I usually do. Normally I'd add earthworm castings too, but we're gonna skip out on that today because Fox Farm is definitely good enough for the first 3 weeks or so. What I do is it's gonna be 1 whole bag of the Fox Farm, which I think is 1.2 cubic feet liters, or however, 1.5 cubic feet, and I put about 1/3 of peat in and some extra perlite just to lighten up the load. You know what I mean? We don't want it to all. I don't like basically I turn it into Coco Loco almost. Right. So what we do is we set our bag here. I usually have a razor blade, but this works. Just cut the bottom out and let her go. All right. You know your boy Big Tom always makes a mess, so wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. And I also use the big perlite, not the small stuff. It tends to break down after a while, but this is the big stuff. All right, moving right along. All right, let's see what we got here. Ball it up in a ball, but there's no water draining from it. Well, you kind of see drips because I'm squeezing hard, but yeah. That's how you want to mix it up right there. Very nice. Very nice. And like I said, the reason I mix it with the peat moss is because it just lightens the dirt up, so you got more, it's looser, seems to let it grow a little better. I have grown with Coco Loco, and it is definitely a very good product. Great success every time I've used it. You know, we tend to change shit up when we want, you know, when we watch different content or talk to different people, and it tends to get you out your element. But needless to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Get my mycorrhizae. I would recommend never up potting any kind of plant, whether or not it's a clone or uh, a plant that you're up potting. Always use mycorrhizae. I did a little experiment myself on accident. I up potted 4 plants about a week ago, and one of them I forgot to put the mycorrhizae in, and needless to say, it took about 3 days to bounce back from the transplant. But what we got right here, this is a Death Star. My brother got this cut for me. This is an original cut right here from Stark County. Can't really tell you where we got it. Don't want to put nobody out there just in case they don't want somebody to know, or it's a lie. It could be a lie, you know what I mean? You never know. Look at that roots. Look at them roots, guys. You can see big time let it get in there. It was struggling in that little pot. Mycorrhizae all around the root zone here. And since it is so thick here, big time is gonna break it up a little bit. Don't worry about it. They'll come back. You're not hurting nothing. Just giving them, telling them let's go. Usually I would leave it in the pot and make myself a little hole, but these bags work out pretty well. If you do it right, you can load them up without a big mess. Yeah, she's gonna do real good now. Probably gonna give her about 2 weeks, and then we're gonna flip her to flower, along with the other 4 that I have in this 5x5 tent. And you'll see about that one in a little bit. Maybe not in this video. We'll show you later on what we got growing on in there. Of course, if you've been following, you know what I got in there already. I took out the autos. So the autos are now in the 4x4 by themselves. And these are all photos that I have in this 5x5 now. And they're pretty big plants, so I need all the room I can get. Well, this is a very small plant compared to what's in there already. Very small plant compared to what's in there already. Yeah, and I give a little, drop like that. Let it get packed in there. Oh, I can tell she's loving life already. She's loving life already. Just like that. And the soil's nice and wet. We'll water it in. Won't take a whole bunch. Your boy made a big old mess over here, like always, Gromies. Your boy big time back in the basement. Excuse me while I wipe my hands up. If we're new here and we haven't been around, what we got here in the front is two pink lemonade, fruity pebble cross. These two here. This one back here is a purple punch, Death Star, and Moby Dick. We're in a 5x5 AC Infinity. We got it laying down sideways, so you know we got a lot of foot space in here. Got a couple oscillating fans, 6-inch Inkbird inline fan and controller. I also have a 6-inch inline AC Infinity inline fan over here, blowing the air in from here. Got some cool air coming in from outside. And of course, we got that FCE, the Mars Hydro 8000. Big bad thing right there. She does very well. So shout out to AC Infinity and Mars Hydro. What I'm rocking with. But yeah, today we're gonna go in here and put in the trellis. We're gonna trellis this down. We're gonna flower them all out right here in this tent. Very nice. I can't wait to see these things take off. Yep, didn't break anything. Looks good. This one's very, very healthy, man. There's all kinds of tops on this thing. And these are all clones. Every plant in here is clones. All right, well, there it is. 5 plants in a 5x5. Gonna turn them to flower in about 2 weeks. Probably tighten that up a little bit too before it gets going too much. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. You know what to do if you want to see these things finish out, man. Just hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that bell, follow your boy. Big time right here in the basement, man. This is what we do. Appreciate it. Hey, what's up with you YouTube? Romies, big timers, that's right. It's your boy Big Time back in the basement. Look what we got. Today I'm gonna go in and we're gonna get in here and do some defoliation. Spread these girls out all the way through this trellis net. And we're gonna grow us some fat ass buds. But before I can do anything, there's a lot of cleanup on the bottom. I did take 6 inches off the legs of this scrog net setup I have. I took 6 inches off because I didn't want so much legs. Made no sense of it. The plants were already nice size when I put them in here. We did veg them out for a week. They're nice and healthy. They're doing real good. Got a little bit of something going on the leaf here. And it's only this plant. I haven't seen any kind of bug or anything, but it could have been early on in the grow, you know, and from not taking the leaves off, they're going to still grow together. But this is new growth up here, and it's doing the same thing, so it's kind of bothering me. It's on the Death Star, and it's the only plant doing it. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of the rest of the plants. So I don't know, Gromies. If you've got any ideas, let me know something so we can fix this problem. Hate to send a sick plant into flower, but after we lay this thing down today and clean it up, we're going to give them a few days. Well, we'll probably give them another week to get rid of the stress, you know, and then we'll flip it to flower. But yeah, stick around and check us out. That's what we're going to got planned on today. Big Time's high. Stick with your boy. We're growing things. Shout out to everybody that's stopping through, man. If you're new to the channel, smash that like, hit that subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified. It helps me out. It helps you out so you're not looking for the videos that I'm posting without knowing. You know, they'll give you notifications at times. We know how YouTube is, so it is what it is. But I got a little setup here, guys, and check what I did. Instead of fighting with this thing, I have my little ratchet straps, and I go down here, and we're going to do it. I'm going to lift this up so I can clean the bottoms out, because I definitely got to get the bottoms cleaned out before we can do any kind of work to it. In the meantime, we'll probably be cutting some cuts also so we can gift those out. No sense of throwing them away, but check that shit out. And that just gives me room so I can get in there and, you know, look at all that we got to clean up down there. Like, this thing is full. These are the Fruity Pebble Pink Lemonade crosses. Death Star, Moby Dick, and Purple Punch. That's what we got growing on right now. Let's slide this thing out of here. I need to clean my mess up. I've been in here moving so many things around, I got a mess. But it's all right. We're going to clean it up. We'll be all right. All right, now you're gonna watch me clean this one up here. And here we go. So we got to remember, not all these are going to make it all the way up to the top of the canopy, because once we lay them down, they'll be in the way. So we're going to get us some good cuts out of here, all the way down to the stalk. Nice cut there. And then of course anything down here real low, we're taking out. Now you can pass that off as a clone, but you know I'll probably not do anything with that. All right, this thing's coming up pretty far. You can pop the leaves off and little starts. I don't think this one's gonna make it up. Nice cut there. I'm on whatever. And you want to clean off all this bottom, because it's not going to get any light. No sense of growing it if it's not going to produce anything. I'm not looking for larf. I don't do wash or dab or anything very much, so I would like to get as much bud as possible. So this is what Big Time does. I gotta watch. I tend to clean it up a lot and end up with only 8 or 9 inches of colas on the tops. So we don't want to do that this time on this run. Very nice cuts on there. These are fruity pebbles. And then make sure you clean it off pretty good. Get all of its growth off so it doesn't keep growing. It's going to grow back, but you just every once in a while go in and pull it back off. But the cleaner you make it, the harder it is to grow back if it does have a chance. All right, we're looking good so far, guys. You know what? I don't think it's gonna get there in a week. Well, it will. I need to fill out a lot of space, so we're not gonna clear out too much. I've gotten clones smaller than that. Like I had one clone that was about, when I got the clone itself, it was without the bigger leaves, just that little part right there in the middle. and I grew it all the way out. It was my Sunday driver. It was my Sunday driver. I really, really wanted that strain, so I put the work in, and it took forever to grow. So keep that in mind. Okay, like I said, we're going to clean up a lot of these lowers that I don't think is going to get to the top when we strog it out. And then we can always clean it back out when we do flip it to flower. But now we're going to go in here and clean off all this little stuff inside. Hope you guys can see all that, what I'm doing in here. Cleaning all this bottom off just enhances the growth at the top once it comes back from shock, because it's definitely going to go into shock. Crop steering at its finest, right? I think that's what they call it. All right, so now we're just going to pull some out of the middle. Some of these bigger leaves, these bigger fan leaves, so we can get some light down through there. And I'm not going to take too many off right now because we still have to lay it down and scrog it out. But we're definitely going to put it through some stress. We are definitely giving it a lot of stress today. She's been in need though. I haven't done any kind of defoals or training on these plants at all. All right. To make it easier for myself, so I don't have to move the camera around as much, we're just going to bring these plants up to you. How's that? You guys seeing what I'm seeing in there? Sorry if I don't have a real good picture in there, guys. I'm still new to this. And this is the Death Star. And this was a clone, and I'll tell you what, if you're new here, the story is I stripped this thing all the way down to bare nothing. All the way down to bare nothing. And this is what we got back in return. So definitely happy with it so far. I just hope these this leaf thing isn't a problem. But it's a sativa, and I smoked it already, and this shit gets my anxiety so high. So I don't know if I'm gonna want to keep it around for myself. My girl hasn't smoked it yet. She's got MS, so hopefully it does something for her. I've been working real hard on this thing, I'll tell you that. I've been working real hard on this plant. That is an understatement. We're just cleaning up the bottom. This one's not as big and vigorous as the other four, but it'll do. I don't think I'm going to have a whole bunch of room in the middle by the time these things take off anyway. Uh-oh. Think I got me a clone out of it. I can deal with the clone. Want to keep her around just in case. My girl does like it and it works for her. This thing just grew so tight together. Like I said, I didn't do any training though, so it's more my fault. Probably got my head in the fucking way the whole time, huh? If that was the case, sorry guys. But we gotta see what's going on. Yeah, see, and then we'll let these go for another week while they come out of this stress that we just put them in. You like how I say we? Because you're here with me, man. You guys are fucking doing it too. That's what you do. You just slide them out of the fucking way. Get them out of the way. All right. This is the other Fruity Pebbles. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. See how many things is they're just shooting out at everywhere. A lot of them you can pinch off. You don't necessarily need the shears, but and you know why I put my head down there a lot, man, is because I have definitely thought I was cutting off something and ended up cutting off a whole branch. I'm sure I'm not the only one out here that's done that. So yeah, that's what's kind of keeping me down in it. Sorry if I'm blocking you out. Oh, so many times. Man, there's going to be 20 something cuts off of these. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that whole one there. Beautiful cut. Like, these are really gonna make somebody some good clones. Fire genetics. Sucking up the nutrients in there pretty good. Clones. All cuts for somebody. Not clones, cuts. Time for the Moby Dick. Just don't have much going on. Just need to clean it up a little bit. I've already cut a few cuts off of it. Smells good. Got one cut there. See, stuff like that, when they're that low, they're never going to make it to the top to get the light. So it's almost necessary to cut them off. There's another decent clone. Cut, cut. Sorry, cut. All right. Down to the last of the 5 Gromies. And this is the Purple Punch. Oh Lord, she's dry too. She needs water. And the same with this, I've already got cuts off of both those plants, so if I don't get any clone cuts, I'm alright with that. Almost don't even want to do all this to it. Got one. Yeah, I'm not going to do a whole bunch to it right now because it's already stressed all out the hell. Already all stressed the hell out. Lightly defoliate once we get them down and figured out where they're going to go. All right, so bear with your boy. Trying a new system here. Seems to be working all right. All right. Now, don't forget, if you guys ain't subbed up to Chronic Chatter, you're missing out on all the knowledge that people drop over there, all the guests we have, giveaways. It's a good time the whole time, man. You need to come check us out if you ain't already come over and check us out. Sub up. Share it out. We can grow together. That's what it's all about. All right, so without breaking all of it, them, we're gonna sit it right down on top of them just like that. And we're gonna lay them out.
All right. Well, my phone.
So you want to make
there,
sure you
so
get them all underneath the frog net.
Did that back one back there, so I figure I'll bring you in here closer and let you get a look at what we do in here. Anything down here that we don't think that we're gonna get to?
Once it didn't stiffen up or anything on you, shouldn't have a problem doing what I'm doing.
No time with.
But be careful. Know your plants. Know what you can do with them before you go.
We're gonna make it up there.
Stressing them out and training them out like this, because some of them will snap just as fast as you bend them over. But yeah, the intention was to fill this whole net up with these plants, and it looks like we are in the right lane. We're in the right lane.
I don't think it's making it, guys.
For our net.
And this is right below the canopy here.
I'm really liking the way this is laying out too.
so it will get a little bit. That thing's not gonna make it up there.
I'm glad I know there's people watching because it kind of feels like I'm talking to myself.
Keep in mind, we got a lot of bud sites in there. And really got to get rid of some of this foliage.
Good to know I got people on my backside.
Through and get down here further.
Literally.
To the bottom.
All right, so we'll let them go. Remember, we got 2 more weeks of growth here. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen, how far these things are going to go, even before we flip them to flower, and then we have to worry about the flower time. So I'm thinking I might have to put another net in. But if so, that's fine. I'm good with that. How's that looking so far? We got her laid down there pretty good. And the more that you get to lay down, the more of these sites on the sides that wasn't getting any light and shit, that's gonna bring them up and really give you a good canopy. Yeah, I'm really liking the way this is looking so far, guys. Guys and gals, gromies and pals. All right, I'm gonna sneak in over here on this side. See what we can do here. See, this one's a little stiffer than the other ones that I was just moving around, so I definitely have to be careful with it. So far, so good. We are gonna have a beautiful canopy here, though. Trying to get as many sites as I can get filled. Be nice to get 2 or more in every site, huh? Definitely possible if you scrog them out right. You just want to stretch them out there as far as you can. Keep them all laid under as long as you can. And the longer you can keep them laid under, the more you're going to get more growth from the lower sites. That's my concept of the scrog setup. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Holla at your boy. Tell me what you think. Those ones are definitely laid down in a week or so and look a lot better. With that plant will definitely look a lot better here in an hour or so once we give it some feed. They're all about due, but that one is definitely really ready to go. Yeah, and this Death Star's just filling up. This is probably the best setup I've had in the tent so far, in my opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on right here. Hopefully we can get a lot of these to come up. Because as of right now, it is a mess. It is a mess. Good mess, though. Good mess. We're gonna make it happen. Yeah, I'm very happy with this so far. I'm trying to toot no whistles yet. We're far from home. But we got a good start. What do you think? All right, Gromies. Other than that, we just got to get this area cleaned up. But that's what you got. 5x5, 5 plants, scrogged out. A 4x4, a little bit bigger than a 4x4 scrog net. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share. All right, right back at you. Day after we did our light defoliation, lollipopping on the bottom and tucking everything under. These girls are looking very, very healthy. Very healthy. Won't be long, a couple more days, we're gonna flip them to flower. Guys, make sure you follow this grow. It's gonna be massive. It's a 5x5 laid down on this side. A lot of room in there. We're gonna fill it up. The stretch is gonna be crazy. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share. And follow the grow. Ring that bell so you don't miss none of these videos. It's your boy Big Time out. Right. It's your boy Big Time back in the basement, man. Let's check in on these girls in this 5x5. If you ain't been around, we got 5 plants in here scrogged out. That's right. The girls are looking real good. Nice and healthy. We're gonna flip the flower today. Stop messing around, man. It's we got it nice and filled out. By the time we flip the flower in the next, 7 to 10 days, we'll keep tucking them under as we go. But yeah, bring you in here and let you see them a little better. Beautiful sea of green. And like I said, we'll just continue to keep tucking these things down and under as they stretch in these next couple weeks of flower. We shouldn't have any problem getting bud sites into every one of these spots. I didn't count them out, but we can hope get them real close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 120. 11, 12, 13. We can push 14. 14 times 12. You guys do the math. I don't feel like doing it. That's how many tops we're going to get in here, if not more than that. So yeah, 5 plants in here. The front 2 here are Pink Lemonade and Fruity Pebble Cross, the BPD strain. I got these gifted from Levels. And then in the middle here, we have a Death Star. That's an original cut from right here in Ohio. And again, in this back corner, we have a Purple Punch from Maine 420 and a Moby Dick from Maine 420. So that's what we got growing on in here. Just wanted to bring you guys in and let you see what it's looking like. Remember, we defold a little bit and lollipop at the bottom. So far so good. Everything's looking real healthy. We will be feeding today sometime, but we'll get that together in a little bit. The Death Star's looking better. The new leaves and the starts are coming out better. Like I said, I've been IPMing them on every other day just to keep all the bad bugs away. You know how that works. And yeah, I'm happy with the way it looks, and we're going to go ahead and flip it to flower. Wish me luck. Hit that like, subscribe. All right, here we go. Let's check the par on this thing. Make sure we're not doing any damage. Well, I mean, that's a little high. We're sitting about 6 something all the way across. 600, 680. This is like dropping down into the freeze in the corner, though. Yeah. Oh, I know why. I lifted this up and never put it back down. Bring my go ahead and say that's enough. There you go. That's what we got for legs. Of course, we'll go in there and drop off a few more as they get to dropping, but I think I did a pretty good job. Really strip them down. But definitely happy. See the ground. See the ground. Alright. It's your boy Big Time. If you haven't done it already, hit that like, subscribe, share, show your buddies. Tell them Big Time's about to have a fucking massive garden growing over here in this 5x5. Appreciate you guys' time. Until next time, we're out.
Munchies hit you at lunch. Genetics strong like a dynasty ascent. We taking over, pure intent. Roots deep, nutrient drip, nothing missed. Tent snip tight, vapor smells kissed. Foliage dense, clear slip craft skill. We taking over, top notch every drill. In this world of haze, crystal clear fights. Grow masters clash, playing field tight. Supporters block, smoke signs everywhere. We taking over, bonds beyond compare.
Thanks for tuning in. Forget. Battle of the Breeders. Big time. Mr. Trichomes. Let's get it. All right, you guys see what we got going on here? It's your boy Big Time in the basement. We're sitting at day 58. We got these 5 girls in here, man. They're getting so close to coming down. But today we are blessed enough. We'll be able to take down the Death Star. She's the one in the middle there. It's the nest up real nice, man. And the trichomes are really, really done. And I don't want to let it go another week. 5 days, 6 days. It's not necessary. We've been flushing. We had the hiccup where your boy wasn't water and didn't water for a week because he was sick. So she's the one in the middle, and we're going to try to go in here and cut it down and pull it from the bottom without fucking too much stuff up. Wish your boy some luck. Here I go. Light. We got some bottom larvae ones here, but it's a nice looking plant there, guys. And we still got those 4 to go. So stay tuned. Next Monday, Chronic Chatter live. These other ones will be coming down. It's your boy Big Time.